Well, Delmonicas, we are diving back into the next part of your show. Now this is where things are about to get real shady. We have been anticipating this one for quite a while. It is the Suck You Cycle 3 Reading Challenge. Yeah. For those who don't know what that means, because you do not own a television set, this is the part where the contestants will take turns to pass fun, friendly, joking, bantery comments about each. It's a fucking roast. It's a mini roast. It's a light-hearted roast. Nothing really is off the table. The judges are up for grabs. The Delmonicas stage is up for grabs. However, before we welcome them back, I did this warning last year and I'll do it again. You are about to hear a bunch of drag performers read each other to filth, because they have been working together and against each other for the better part of 5 weeks. This is not an invitation for you to try any of this later. I normally warn the twinks not to give critique in the writing room, but I'm warning everyone. Do not think it is your time to go up to a performer and say, oh my god, here's my read for you. I will personally show up and deck you in the face, right? It's done. Thank you. It's done between siblings, sisters, brothers, and non-binary siblings. It's done with love, and with that in mind, I want everyone to know that CJ Banks is shit. Right, CJ Banks. See, that joke went down better this year than last year, I will say that much. Right then, would you like to see some reads on this stage, Delmonicas? Then make some room before I force you to make room in that corridor, and welcome back all your contestants! Ooh. 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 Right. We will be going once again in chronological order. The mic has now been passed down. We are handing out glasses because they do make reading a tiny bit easier, especially when you're Rujazzle's age. Right. Here we go. Up first, we have Eden.
Good evening, Delmonicas. Welcome to Eden Airways. Today on your flight you'll be receiving a lot of heat, a lot of roasting, and a lot of love. So please cheer for any performance that you love. Laugh at us, because we're going to need it. Half of these bitches up here are not funny, so it'll be nice to hear. Now, I just realised, hold on, can you hold this, Lola? Thank you, thank you.
Oh yes. Other one too.
I thought I scrolled. It's awful. Okay. So I want to start off with our eliminated contestants, some of which are not here tonight, starting with Andre Universe. In their Meet the Cast video, they did say that they'd be putting all these ladies in their place. I'm really happy to say that they did. And those places were as follows: 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st as well. Now, Antibiotic was the self-proclaimed lip-sync assassin of the season, which I thought was incredible. It's so brave that she thinks that. But it's just such a shame she had to practice on her wigs, her outfits, and her face just to be kind of good. Okay. Jamie Housewife, Panto, Dame, Glamour, where? Now Jamie, during their day job, they work at the Pipeworks, you know, the gay sauna in Glasgow, and I find it so funny that their day job and their night job really has like a lot of similarities, you know. At the end of their shift, they're scrubbing away white stuff off of a brick wall. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the contestants. I'm going to see what order they're in so I can actually have a bit of order. Rosie Cheeks. Now Rosie sometimes looks like she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's just in the car ride over from Edinburgh between Elizabeth and Sissy. Rhiannon. The James Corden of the Glasgow drag scene. Now, Rhiannon made it to top 4 of Monster Tuck at Trigger, and she did that being a big spooky bitch. She truly does put the bus in succubus. Sissy Scorpio. Breaking news! Sissy Scorpio's going home this week. Tiana Sucker. Oh, I love you so much. Who would have thought your most glamorous look that you put together this season was your randomized sim? I really can't say anything mean about her because I feel like there's not a single bad bone in her body. They're all really, really, really shattered though from jumping off the Delmonicas bar. You want an example of a strong bone? Sissy's jaw. Tina Justina. Hi my lovely, hi my lovely. Please clean your fucking room! I'm sick of it! I walk past it sometimes, I got a wig there and it was all knotted, it's hellish. Please clean it, I'm begging you, please. Thank you. Okay. Who's left? I don't really remember them all. Oh, that's who's left. Elizabeth Moore. Now, I could read Elizabeth for a lot of things, you know, I could read her for her age, her motherly demeanour, but I feel like going for those is just kind of like her track record so far. Safe. Now, moving on to our judges just over here. I'm so sorry. Lola Fierce. Now, Lola's an amazing singer. She has this song called Keep It Kinky. And then I think she goes, I'm just being who I wanna be. And I really wish you wouldn't. What was your name? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Lord Shady, that's it. Yeah, you're right. CJ Banks. Now, you're bullied often for your looks and stuff like that, especially out of the rest of the Mother Tucker girls, but I think you've had an amazing look this season. My favourite one is the one where you look away. Okay, Chucky Barcelona. Where is Chucky? There she is. How gorgeous does she look tonight? I love her Middle Earth aesthetic so much. In drag, she's in high elf. Out of drag, orc. And finally, onto the high priestess herself, Rujazzle. This look is stunning tonight, honestly. She's put together this competition. She's brought together all of these amazing queens. I can't wait to see all of them on Drag Race before you. It's okay. She'll still be on TV on the Antiques Roadshow as the Antique. Now, if you loved me, I was Eden. I'm not going to say other name because I'm amazing. Thank you so much, Delmonicas!
And up next, we're powering through. Make some noise for Rosie Cheese!
Don't know me, I am the cis white version of Tiana. Talking about Tiana, you're such a party girl. If you didn't know, she applies her makeup, and when she does it, she sets her powder in lines. I love her performances every week in Gobble. It's such a shame she can never remember them the next day. Oh god, this is bad, isn't it? Eden, hello. I'm so excited to hear that you have an acting gig coming up. I'm so excited to see her in the Babadook too. Eden has shown many skills during this competition. Her sewing abilities, her wig selling abilities, Tina Justina's mix making abilities. And you know what, Eden, your dancing is kind of like Chucky's cock when she's watching you perform. Steph. Tina Justina. Out of drag, Tina has an EP. Has anybody listened to it? Exactly. Yes, Tina Justina's singing voice is as ruffly gravelly as her makeup. Sissy's time in this competition so far has been a roller coaster. At this stage, her slot in the top 4 is about as secure as her right. Many people think of Sissy as a comedy queen, which is a nice way of saying nobody takes her drag seriously. Skinny Minnie is here tonight, which means Sissy Scorpio has one fan in the audience. Sissy Scorpio has gotten in so hard in this competition, but not as much as Skinny Minnie got for her. Elizabeth Moore, please hurry the fuck up and give us a little bit. Elizabeth Moore, I hope your journey here was safe tonight. On and off stage, Rhiannon really knows how to eat. It's such a shame that it doesn't translate to competitions. I'm trying, not working. know, in the sewing challenge, Rhiannon gave us air, and every other challenge, your ass is given smoke. Judges, hello. Lola, she's keeping it crunchy. Chucky, you keep putting Eden in the top and hopes that one day Eden will top you. CJ, reading you is very hard, you know, and clearly so is all my other reads. But if you look at you, it's really easy, because your face is very hard. Geezah left the country last week. The drag scene has never felt happier. No one's gonna feel happier than when I leave this mic. Oh my god, and it's
free! Well then, up next we have Sissy Scorpio!
Hello Delmonicas, how are we this evening? Welcome to the Reading Challenge, a classic staple of drag culture. Another staple of drag culture. Give us a cheer if you remember Skinny Minnie's legendary reads from Cycle 2. Well, don't worry if you weren't here, you can hear all her unused material tonight through Tiana Tucker's set. Tiana, I'm so glad we've met. Because of you, my runways will no longer be crunchy. Without you, I had never known to reach the top. All I had to do was wear a catsuit every week. Elizabeth. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, Quick question, did anybody ask? Elizabeth often gets called Queen Lizzie, and just like Queen Lizzie, her drag is heading in the same direction. Tina, just Tina. The only name in Scottish drag who has to remind you who they are twice, as we're all desperate to forget. Tina, just Tina, so the audience can all breathe a sigh of relief, but it's not Scout. Tina, you let everyone know that you're the Queen of Jobby. I'm glad, as it saves me writing all my jokes about how shit your drag is. Eden, people have said you've been on top too much this competition, but I disagree. You've bottomed for Juggy. Thunder only happens when they're walking. It's Rhiannon. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night, and she's shaped type 1 too. Rhiannon is named after the famous Fleetwood Mac song, but you actually remind me of another one of their songs, Everywhere, the bottom 2 lip sync song of week 2, where you should have gone home. Next up, Rosie Chicken. Oh, sorry, Rosie Cheese. Rosie, I am so happy you're in this competition, as we all get to see what Tiana would look like if we ordered her from Wish. But seriously, Rosie, don't cry. I'm really excited to hear your reads tonight. I wasn't sure if you could still read, considering you've not picked up many bookings in the last 6 months. Jamie, give it up for Jamie Housewater. Tap water. According to Jamie, my week 3 boudoir look wasn't ironed. Well, Jamie, it's good news. I now know how to use an iron. For example, in last week's lip sync, where I steamrolled you out the competition. For my remaining contestants, I don't have any reads for Antibiotic and Andre Universe, because who can be fucking bothered? Geezah, who let the dogs out? It's Geezah! For those of you who don't know, Geezah recently performed at Tracks as a dog. Give us a cheer. I'm so glad Skinny Minnie finally let you off the leash. CJ Banks, Queen of the Charity Shop rack, it's CJ Bernardo! Sorry, CJ Banks. In all seriousness and shade aside, you're one of my favourite drag performers, and you have many accomplishments I'd really love to achieve. Work with Rue Girls, performed on stages across the globe, and are truly one of the most handsome women I've ever met. Chucky Bartolo, you've truly made me feel so welcome on the Glasgow drag scene, and provided me with something you've not even been able to give yourself. A home. Sorry. a more productive note, Delmonicas has asked me to remind everyone to leave as soon as tonight's show is over, so the Delmonicas staff have enough time to set up Chucky's mattress. Thank you all. I look forward to hearing all your reads about my list and how I fucked Skinny Minnie.
Yes, thanks so much, Sissy Scorpio. Up next we have Elizabeth Moore!
Hello. I'm going to start with a nicer note, and I always hate the people behind me. So, despite being all so hateful as we are, we're actually very charitable. We love to help folk in need. I help Sissy with her makeup a little bit, clearly not enough. Even helped Tina with her outfits, and Andre Universe told Antibiotic she was his biggest competition. Speaking of antibiotic, side effects may include being late every week, twerking despite being a white twink, and wearing the same blue wig for 4 years. Jasmine Housewife, Jemima Housewagon, Jennifer House Widow, whatever your name is, thanks for making me look even better than you during the pop group challenge. So Rhiannon. So if you don't know, Rhiannon actually works at M&D's, the theme park. Yeah, so much like the rides there, not many people know about them, and definitely nobody wants to ride them. So you usually see Rihanna's name next to Trigger on most posters. Not the show at AXN, no, the trigger warning for her dirty tights. If there's one thing I've taken from going 4 weeks without a badge, is that you can't have everything you want in life. For example, Eden can't get a dress that fits her properly. Eden, it really is interesting that you chose to dress as a nun for your signature drag, and referencing religion in Comedy Week, because the only person laughing was God when they made you. I first heard of Tiana Tucker, from when she kind of rose to fame through her dad to give me support on social media, which is strange, seeing her fatherless behaviour now. Tiana is the baby of the competition. She even has braces, which must be really hard for all the dicks she's sucking on Polo after the show. Sissy was actually really worried about what people would think of her coming into this competition. She spent a lot of time, worked really, really hard on her makeup, and to get it where it is now. It's a shame though, what people really don't like is her personality. And on to Chucky. Chucky, the first time I actually heard of you was on Riyadh Khalif's podcast, Unexpected Fluids, quite a few years ago, which is a coincidence, because how many unexpected fluids have you given to Eden this week? Seriously, that podcast was the first time I heard Chucky's voice. I had no idea what her face looked like. I miss those days. It's a shame that our only king representation went home so early in the competition, but it's really nice to see CJ Banks paying tribute with her 5 o'clock shadow.
Yes, the bearded queen!
Lola, it's funny you're here to judge a reading challenge. You're not particularly well known for your comedic stylings. The universe agrees with that to the point where the last time you performed a comedy mix, you deleted it mid-number, much to the relief of everyone in the room. Rejazzle, you're well known for doing the drag-alongs in Glasgow. No, not the shows, when you drag yourself home to the clinic every Thursday morning. Do you want to play a game to finish? We all have 1 truth and 2 lies. So essentially, I'll tell you 3 statements, and you have to guess which one are lies and which ones are true. Ready? Okay, so 1, I'm holding a microphone. 2, Sissy looks gorgeous tonight. 3, Eden deserved all her wins in this competition. I've been Elizabeth Moore, thank you very much.
Elizabeth Moore, and up next we have Tiana Tucker!
Hello everybody, I am Tiana Tucker, and if you don't know me, I'm much like the crowd's guest from Comedy Box. Mostly white, but enough black to play with.
1 second, sorry to interrupt. If everyone else could shut the fuck up challenge, do that challenge, thank you so much, shut the fuck up. The people at the back, you count, I will come and I'll kick you. Shut the fuck up, thank you so much.
Well. No, sorry. I mean, well. Let's start with the judges. On a scout, we'd like to call them in our Twitter circle, Pegs in Wigs. We have Geezah, Glasgow's very own MILF, which of course stands for Man I'd Like to Fuck Off. Geezah mixes hair, makeup. Is there anything you can do? CJ Banks. Your lace looks like a caramel wafer that was left out in the sun, and your foundation texture resembles a well-used bicycle seat. Not a joke, just a fact. CJ Banks in drag, Patty the Pone, out of drag, Mr. Bean. Chucky is from Malta, so in other words, she is a Malteser. Quite like the chocolate, she is brown, round, and crunchy. But really, Chucky has been on an incredible fitness journey over the past year. Give her a round of applause for that. Yes. She lost 140 pounds. His name was Carl. Bella Houston. Oh, Bella. Bella, you're so sweet. Hang around with you to give your cavity. That's why Lola has no teeth. And to our dearly departed contestants, Andre Universe, if only we were in a universe where you were good at drag. Antibiotic, the T does not stand for talent, but you did reveal in your week 1 performance with your Locrifa mix that you are in fact a POC, person of cringe. Jamie Housewang's in the building tonight. You're the queen of pipeworks now, but no one knows if you're pipeworks because no one's ever touched you. Rhiannon, you have more chins than evening deserved wins. Rhiannon, you're so hard to be around, your hairline's even trying to escape your presence. Rhiannon, your splits are so fierce. If this was a ball, I'd have to give you 10s, 10s, 10s across the Richter scale. Rosy Cheeks, you're the unseasoned chicken version of me. Rosy Cheeks, beauty fades, but being bred by littlest chicken is forever. Rosy Cheeks, you're the trade of the season, which means I would trade you in for literally anyone else. Elizabeth Brewer, I did forget you were here, and I wish you wedding. Elizabeth Brewer, you're breaking boundaries in this competition by being the first drag queen showed. Elizabeth Brewer, you remind me of my Hermes package, not delivering. Sissy Scorpio, she's flopped this season so far. The only thing she can top is Skinny Minnie. Sissy Scorpio is proof that not all dogs go to heaven. Sissy Scorpio, you may not win Suck You, but don't fret. You will be the winner of Honker's Drag Race. Eden, one day I want someone to love me as much as Chucky loves you. Eden, you've done very well in this competition to surprise literally everyone. You are the front runner, not anymore, but the front of your tights have runs. Eden, how did it feel to win the first 2 challenges? Commit it to memory, she won't win anything else. Eden, just like the story from the Bible, because you resemble the snake. Speaking of snakes, Tina Justina! Tina Justina is so fake. That's it. Tina Justina, you look like every Shrek villain rolled into one. Fun fact, Tina Justina is dressed like an animal in every pageant she's done. And she has smelled like an animal in every pageant she's done. No, but really, hats off to Tina for persevering through a severe case of long COVID. Her sense of taste has left the building. Just look at her runways. If her runways weren't enough, look at her partner. Tina and Scout, you're such a power couple, only when the power's out. If you enjoyed my reads, I have been Tiana Tucker, and if you didn't, I have been Rosy Cheeks and Blackface. Thank you!
Thanks so much for Tiana Tucker! And up next we have... Tina Justina!
Hi, Delmonicas, hi! Yeah, fire. Right. I want to start off with just a round of applause for our guest judges. Lola Fierce, Bella Houston, Like a Virgin, Madam X, a recording artist, a singer.
I'm also going to give a shout out to Rue, Chucky and CJ for genuinely putting on an amazing competition. It's been so fun so far. They treated us very well. They've given us lots of drinks backstage. Rue actually made a point to give us water, saying that she couldn't have any because it would cause her mainframe to short circuit or something. I don't know. Something like that. CJ Banks is so old. Full stop. Chucky. George. She always tells her audiences that she's named after the cute Rugrat and not the killer doll, but that's not going to stop me from throwing that bitch in the fireplace. Gorgeous. Andre Universe doesn't seem to be taking his elimination well. I heard he enlisted in the army because it's the only way he could serve. But I don't know. Antibiotic named herself after something that's used to prevent infection, but you take one look at her and you can tell she clearly fucking doesn't. And you get one whiff of her and you wish her name was antiperspirant. Jamie Houseline, hi! I genuinely don't think I could remember a single thing you did in the competition. If she was a Pokemon, she'd be Unknown. If she was a spice, she'd be Flower. But you know what? From what I did see, you ate. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. She was 8th place. Eden made fun of me earlier for not cleaning my room, and the truth is, I was gonna get around to it, but I was busy making her comedy mix last week. Sorry. We do actually live together, and she wore a prosthetic on her chest that said "fuck me" for the runway, and that actually represented the shit I had to hear from my bedroom walls every night. She's been through more rings than Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. Honestly, though, good for her. At least she's getting fucked in a good way, unlike Sissy Scorpio in this competition. I genuinely felt so bad when her wig came off mid-girl group number, but I can only imagine how hard it must be to find wig glue when you're going on Amazon and looking up spit gum. Rosie Cheeks is really impressing with her performances so far, but it does only make sense. I mean, she's been doing dance training for 12 years and Mandy for 19. And coming from Glenrothes, she actually learned an 8 count by simply counting the amount of fingers on all of her relatives' hands. Okay, let's be real. Tiana Tucker has had some amazing runways this cycle. It's genuinely amazing. It's just a shame that Jilly Jean King can only make her custom garments and not custom brain cells. Like, literally in the last challenge, she was speaking entirely in Simlish, and that is the most coherently I've ever heard her speak this whole time. What's the next one? Shit. Oh, yeah. Oh. Now, sorry. The people have been making jokes tonight about Elizabeth being safe, but honestly, I think she was robbed in that last comedy challenge. Like, her portrayal of Lucy for that comedy bit was so fucking spot on. I don't know why she dresses you again, though, but weird. Yeah. The category is Night of 1,000 Silly Wee Cows. Speaking of cows, Rhiannon is still here. Gorgeous. Oh, very beautiful lady. She looks like Adele. Desktop computer. I competed against her in the Monster Truck Rally, where she came 4th, and hopefully in Suck You she'll also be 4th to go home. Now, before I finish up my set, I'd like to direct everybody's attention to the back of the room. There's nothing back there, it's just so you don't have to watch Rhiannon fuck up her set. Thank you, Delmonicas!
Make some noise for Tina Justina! So we are sharing a mic here with Randall Batteries, and give it up for your final reader tonight. It is Rihanna!
Hi everyone! Have you been enjoying the reading challenge so far? Yeah! Don't lie. So, can I get a taste of that? What's up? What's up? Oh, bad taste. Kind of like Lola Fierce. How you doing, Lola? You alright, babes? Good to hear. I don't have any reads for you because I don't pay attention to you. Hi, CJ. Hello. Don't at that! Laugh at it! Hi, CJ. Hi. You are very pale. Yes. Sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, that's it, that's the beat. You are very pale, but you know what, it's okay. It must be very hard to catch a tan when you've been standing in Rujazzle's shadow for the past fucking how many years? 6, she can count. That's a surprise. Right, on to the competitors. It's alright, even if I'm bombing, I know I didn't do the worst. Right, let's go down the line. Eden, hiya. Glasgow's cheapest prostitute. Do you actually know she has an OnlyFans? It's on Twitter and it's for free. I think I actually saw Chucky on there as well. Okay, Say about your she's been standing under your shadow. Right. Rosy Cheeks, or as I like to call her, Edinburgh's answer to Tiana Tucker. Okay, that was a good one. We'll just move on. Okay. Fortunately, Andre was the first eliminated from the competition, but it's okay. We have Sissy Scorpio, so there's at least one drag king left in the competition. Talking about kings, out of this entire cast, the one I would shag would definitely be Elizabeth. Because I know for a fact that the sex that she practices is safe. Tiana Tucker. Never mind. Tina Justina. Now, I don't actually have a read for Tina Justina, but what I do have is a 50% discount code for BetterHelp because you need fucking therapy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Too much. So all of these divas were taking far too long, so I've just kept it short and sweet. Forget about it. Thank you!
Make some noise for Rhiannon!
I'm not hearing enough noise.
Did we all enjoy that, Delmonicas? Before we send them off, for legal fucking reasons, Eden and I have not shagged, alright? This needs to be said publicly, alright? Right, I just needed to get that out of the way. One more time for all your contestants!